Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you could play a song called Magik 2.0. And we ended up keeping this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording, but walk through a couple things in root position. And we start off with our main verse chorus progression on a G major chord. We normally do this first finger on the A second finger on the low E third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on putting third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, and working that for your G major. And then from the G we'd be going to a C major. We normally do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A third. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really happy. Now around C's in general, it can be kind of cool to lift the first finger and make that a C major 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the B third for a C major 9 and kind of say some stuff around that chord. Another way to play C major 9 is doing first finger on the D second finger on the A third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your C major. And then from the C we'd be going to a D minor chord. We normally do this first finger on the A second finger on the D second. And if you strum all those together, the sad sounds of D minor. Now you may also dig on adding in third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, making that E minor 7. And then from the E minor we go to a D major chord. I normally do this first finger on the G second finger on the high E second, third finger on the B third. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord and it sounds really happy. Around D's in general, you may want to think about lifting the second finger. It's a fun finger to lift. That makes it D sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended and kind of say some stuff around that chord. And through the song, actually, there's a couple different strummings you may want to think about. You could kind of work kind of a down count idea, kind of a G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, E minor 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4. And I'm adding a little bit of right hand muting with the right hand just to kind of make that a little sneaky, kind of doing 4 down counts. Or there are definitely places where you may want to kind of try and get 8 counts in there. C, strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we took the G and just tried that a lot. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Now it is kind of a fast-paced tune, and there's a couple ways you could kind of work that strum pattern. You could do just half of it if you kind of dig on that kind of G down, down, C down, down, E minor down, down, G down. Down, down, up. You can go to the C for the up, down, up. E minor with the down, down, up. D with the up, down, up. So it might be kind of a cool way to work it too. G, down, up, C, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, B, up, down, G, down, up, C, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, B, up, down, up. Or if you're quick enough, you can get that whole pattern to work on each chord. G, what was feeling really good is something called a 16th note strum pattern, especially for the verses. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. What I mean by that is if you take the G and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. Then on the third beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Together, you got down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So there might be parts of the verse where you want that pattern, kind of just the down, 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 up on each chord. E minor, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, E minor, down, down, up, D. Or you could split that pattern and do the G with a down, 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 up. You can go to the C for the up, down, down, up, down, up. E minor for the down, 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 up. Progression, although you may want to kind of go back to that down, down, up, down for our chorus until we get to our bridge part. And on the bridge, we all of a sudden have a different chord change. We start on G, but then you may want to go to an A minor chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the G second fret. And if you strum all those together, oh, the sad sounds of A minor. Now you may also dig on lifting the first finger and making that an A sus2. We're adding in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended chord, kind of saying some stuff around the A minor. Or you may dig on lifting off the third finger, making an A minor 7. We're adding in the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7. Or you might even dig on an A7 sus by doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. Now working that for your A minor, and then that way you don't have to move 3 and 4 for that part. And you can work that any of those ways we've been talking about. So kind of our down count, A, 2, 3, 4, E minor, C, or kind of double time, E minor, C, or our down, down, up, down, up. And you can work just the half pattern idea if that seems really fast for you, or you can split the pattern. G, down, A minor, C, or you may dig on working the 16th idea. Kind of working half the pattern, or split. A minor, C. We'll do that 4 times. And on that last C, you may want to do just kind of a big hit, kind of down and kind of kill it. And then we go back into our chorus for our outro. Now the weird part is to play along with Becky G, instead of starting on a G chord, she's starting on a B major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your G major is really a B major, and your C is really an E major chord, and your E minor is really a G sharp minor, and your D is really an F sharp major, and your A minor is really a C sharp minor. But to take from the very beginning on that first verse chorus, you could work just the down idea, kind of G, 2, 3, 4, C, E minor, D, or you can try the double time idea, G, C, E minor, D, or you could do the half pattern idea, the down, down, up, down, up, E minor, D, or you could split that pattern, G, down, up, C, up, down, down, D, up, or you may dig on kind of that whole pattern actually, especially on the choruses. C, E minor, D, G, da, C, kind of working it that way. Or you may dig on the 16th idea, kind of half pattern idea. E minor, D, C, especially on the verse. E minor, D, or you may dig on that, splitting the pattern. E minor, down, down, D, up, down, down, C, up, down, down, D, up, or something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw a bass note in for the chord. So on the G you'd have low E for the bass, on the C you'd have the A for the bass, on the E minor you'd have low E for the bass, and on the D you'd have the D for the bass, on the A minor you'd have the A for the bass. You can even work just a bass down up on each chord just to get used to that. G, down, up, C, down, up, E minor, D, G, C, E minor, D, or splitting that pattern. G, down, up, C, up, down, E minor, down, D, up, G, bass, down, up. G, down, down, C, E minor, D, G, C, E minor, D. Or you can split the pattern, and you can work off a couple variations here. You can work it off a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. Can all be cool variations. So you can even work the G as a bass, down, down, up, and then go to the C for the up, bass, down, up, down, up. E minor for a bass, down, down, up. D with the up, bass, down, down. So you kind of dig on that, especially in the intro. G, C, E minor, D. For that first verse, G, C, E minor, D. And then when it gets to the chorus, you may want to switch feels back to the down, down, up, down. And we'll basically be repeating that until we get to our bridge part. On the bridge, you can work that any of those ways too. Actually, kind of that slow pace, down, down, up, down, up. E minor, C, or the split pattern. G, A minor, E minor, C, or you might be digging on the 16th. A minor, E minor, C, or the split pattern. G, down, down, A minor, E minor, C, and then we might have a big C hit, and then come back in on our chorus. Now, if you know the licks around these chords or other strum patterns that you like to, feel free to kind of take this lesson and run with it any way you want and kind of make the song your own. I'm sure Bob would approve. C, C, E minor, D. Becky would probably approve too. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Magik. So, good luck!